Hello. YouTube thinks I'm not doing good connection-wise. Do we look okay? Do we sound okay? Good morning. Hey, good to see y'all. But I'm trying to get this figured out. I don't know why it's saying that the stream status is poor. Maybe something in the background is downloading? I don't know, it looks okay. On my end. Okay. Yeah, I really shouldn't, like, ask 17 questions in quick succession because you guys are like 3 seconds behind me, and I, of course, never know what you were actually answering. So, tis tough. Alright, pop out chat. Yeah, maybe something's just downloading and it's like unhappy. I don't know what it would be, but let me close some side apps here and just see what's happening. You ready to cross some aminals for a few? Cool. Alright, let me see. We got sound working. Yeah, we got some sound working. Even I can play this song on piano. Until this part. I'm out. Yep. Alright, so it's Monday. Yeah, we're getting some new floors. It's pretty cool. It depends on what type of floor. Are we talking about, like, not carpet? Yeah, I didn't do Sargent Sundays. I'm sorry, I was busy yesterday. We had to watch a lot of Lord of the Rings. It was a whole thing. Don't worry about it. I have tile floors. That count? I don't know. Yeah, Saturday was pretty relaxed because, like I said, Mrs. Sargent was off volunteering for a little bit. She's going back to volunteering today, so this may also end up being a little bit longer, or I might just end at noon. I have interviews with the high school band leadership starting at 2, so I need to actually like put on a decent shirt and presumably, you know, like actual like clothes, right? And then get ready to go sit for those for a couple hours. So I can't just like go for, you know, really crazy long. But we'll go for 10 to 12 at least, and we'll decide from there. You're going to see me make your assignment, quote-unquote, in real time, because I figured I would just do it now, because it's something too heavy-duty. Let me pull up Canvas and pull it over. And by make it in real time, I guess I should say I can stream Mrs. Sargent in real time. Assuming I press the right button. Let me pause this. Okay. Sure. And then we'll get some sound. Sound. Do 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 do. Cha cha cha. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so beginning band, we'll start with you. Alright, so welcome to the last full week of school, y'all. It is Monday, May 18th. In regular times, this would be like the home stretch. This is actually your last full week of school. If you didn't know that, like, whoa. It feels like we just started this online journey yesterday, and here we are 8 weeks later. It actually feels like every second has been 8 weeks, so I can't say it's like flown by. It hasn't. But here we are. The weeks are short, but the days are long. And we are about to wrap up, which is crazy. So, anyway, I should stop just rambling for no reason. Let me close that. Let me close that. Today would have been the spring concert. I would be finishing up with jazz band right now, saying, like, please wear the right clothes. Don't forget your instrument. It's at the high school, yes, not the middle school. And then I'd be sitting there in the next beginning band class for 45 minutes straight, the entire class, saying, it's at the high school, not at the middle school. You go in the auditorium in the front doors, and you walk on stage, you sit on your seat, you find your name on the chair, you sit in your chair. You sit on stage and you be good. because I'll be going around doing attendance for these guys in the back because they're going to sit in the back and watch you first. And then you're going to stand up and walk off the left side of the stage down around the thing, around to the back, take spot where Symphonic Band was. But they're already up and they left and they went around the far side of the stage. And they're coming on stage as you're coming off stage. Oh, the circle. I do this every year like 40 times. And Jazz Band is playing while you move, so shh. The plan never really changes. So, it's fine. It is what it is. Raises some interesting questions about concerts next year. I guess I should make that clear right now because I got like 3 emails about this morning. Hey, if you have a school instrument and want to keep it for the summer, you can keep it for the summer. It would be great to send a message and let me know you're keeping it, just so I like for sure have you like in writing saying I'm keeping this sax or this tuba for the summer. Even 8th graders, I don't care. I'll still see you. Over the summer, the school is open as well, so if you have a baritone for 3 or 4 weeks and are changing schools because randomly you're moving, then cool, you can bring the baritone by and drop it off. So if you have school instruments and would like to bring them by this week and drop them off because whatever reason over the summer you're not going to play it, right, you can do that. I'd prefer you keep it, just to make sure it keeps being used and keeps working. Hopefully you play it once or twice a day, a week or whatever. So we'll see. Obviously, the more horns I can keep home getting used, the better. And then next year we come back, before school, and we'll have to get them cleaned up and turned in and rechecked out. 8th graders, I can track you down pretty easily because at some point we'll be back around school. I can have you guys come drop it back off. I got all y'all's phone numbers. It is what it is. So like I said, the only things that are really out and about that I need to keep track of is baritones and tubas and like bari sax, but I know who's got all that stuff, and the clarinet players can turn theirs back when they come back to school. I think I only have like 2 clarinet 8th graders that were using school clarinets, maybe just 1, and I can get a hold of them. That's fine. Same with flutes. Most of my flute players who borrowed flutes will be back next year. They sell it on the internet, Connor, and also the internet's back to shipping again, so Amazon should have you available in a couple days. So just saying. Let me go ahead and send a message. So I'm gonna do a couple housekeeping things before I make your assignment, and then we'll take over from Animal Crossing. We'll play a little bit. I'm actually going to make this like the real announcement. You can make modules page for your assignment this week. It will appear shortly. You have the rest of this week and the weekend to make up any missing assignments from previous weeks of band bingo. Grades lock in at some point next week. I actually don't know when grades lock in. Unknown at the moment. If you have a school instrument, you are free to keep it over the summer or bring it by school this week and drop it off at the front office. Why does it say I spelled school wrong? Okay, whatever. Bring it by the school. Fine. Grammar. if you plan on keeping a school instrument of any shape or color, it would be beneficial if you could reply to this message and let me know. We'll get everything checked in when we get back in the fall. Okay, anything else I need to include with y'all for this, like, message? Any like questions we have about this week? So here's the moral of the story, and this is a pretty short version of the message, but I'll post your assignment on. I'm making it here when I get done with this message. I'll send it to all the band kids. Your assignment will be on Canvas for this week. It's not much, and it's not going to be graded, so don't worry about it, unless you want to worry about it, which you should if you're a good person. But if not, it's fine. That's a joke. I mean, you can be good and also ignore it. You'll see. Don't panic. Number two. If you have a school instrument, you can turn it in this week or keep it for the summer. Just send me a message saying like, "Hey, I got your sax," and I'll be like, "Cool, keep the sax. Just don't eat it, and we'll be fine." And then in the fall, we'll get stuff turned back in. Is there anything else you guys want to see from info standpoint about this week? If you're so last thing, I will say this out loud as I type. If you are interested in a spot in jazz band next year, please reply to this message and let me know. There are some spots available still. There are slots available still, and I will be looking to fill those today or tomorrow. Last year's jazz members are last year's jazz members who are returning to AMMS are already accepted and need not reapply. So, Tyler's and whoever else is here from Jazz Band, Wyatt's from this year's Jazz Band, Harry, if you're here, I've already got y'all locked in for next year, so don't stress. Have a great week! Exclamation points. Alright, beginners are getting that message. Important. Read me. Smiley face. Beginning band. Okay. Okay, John, I'm excited you're excited. Do what I ask you to do in the thing. Send me a message, reply to this message on Canvas, and put that down. You will definitely be in the running. That is totally cool. I have no problem with that. Send. Hope that was all right. Compose. Did I copy paste that? I sure did. Good for me. Symphonic band. To everyone. Importante. Read me. Do. Bow-doo. Send. Yes, ma'am. Where's my car keys? I don't know. Probably around the thing right there in front of you. Hey! You're not wearing your glasses, you probably couldn't see it. You're wearing contacts, aren't you? Man, yeah. I don't want to wear contacts because I have a weird thing with, like, putting stuff in my eyes, which I think is not a weird thing, I just don't want to do it. But I've been wearing masks around because I'm a responsible human being. And the fog on glasses effect of the mask plus the glasses, boy. Whew. if we be back in the fall and I have to wear a mask all day every day because it's like we're all supposed to, if we come back and they say like, hey, everyone in school should be wearing a mask, I'm gonna be wearing contacts every day. I can't do like and I'll hate it, but I'll do it because I think I hate weird face fog a lot more than having to wear contacts. Sent. Alright, everyone's got this back. We good. Did you lock in people for... Yeah, I've already got the list for other band classes figured out. Because I do that. But as far as jazz, first I want to make sure people interested in jazz get jazz, right? I want people who are interested to be able to say, like, I'm interested, and then I'll make a list. For symphonic and wind ensemble, it's like, okay, well, you're continuing band. That if you're doing band again, you need to go in a band that, you know, is... a real band class, right? Like I have instrumentation that makes sense, not 30 trumpets and 1 clarinet, right? And then B, it needs to be one that hopefully matches, you know, the level you're playing for that year. So I know where everyone's at, so I kind of make my list and check them twice and decide who's naughty or nice, and then put them in a band. So jazz band though is a little more like, hey, do you want to be in jazz? Can you spare 2 electives? And then also I'll put you in if you're in that top echelon of kid that wants to go in there. Yes, you do. And by that you mean, do we get to do 2 classes? And the answer is yes, you do. You do get to do 2 classes. There's exceptions, but they're rare. Just let me know if that's an issue. If you really want to keep doing, like, you know, like STEM or something. Like, that shouldn't be a problem. I have a lot of kids do, like, 2 bands in STEM. But doing 2 bands STEM and also, like, Avid or something, like, then you have to make some decisions about what you want to do. But usually I don't let kids just be in jazz band unless there's, like, a really big scheduling issue. I'd rather you be in a regular band class because we still, like, learn all of our basics in there, like scales and long tones. And in jazz, we come in and, like, okay, we're going to do the basic fundamental stuff later. Let's play. JD, you did band, chorus, and orchestra. What do you want? Lucas, I did. Yes, I have not put your grade in yet. I need to watch it later. If your grade is not appeared by like Wednesday, remind me and I'll do it. So Janie / anyone else in orchestra, have you heard from Miss Morris the last couple weeks? Do. Golden candlestick. Does it take gold, probably? Huh. Will the candlestick talk to you? Like Lumiere? Now it thinks my stream is healthy, so I don't know. I got your message, John. Your grammar confused me. Jazz band and another band class, but also take them. What does that mean? Like you're cool with having 2 jazz bands or 2 bands or? Again, Janie, orchestra, have you heard from Miss Morris? Any updates for next year yet? I mean, you can just tell me now. I just yes, we're cool with 2, or no, we're cool not with 2. Alright, it's all in the past, Armando, don't stress. Okay, never mind, that's fine. Do. Well, I said no. She sent a message out to y'all, like a Canvas message with like end of year stuff with that, as far as instruments go, or you know, plans for the fall or anything. Because you're going to high school next year, right? So it's a little bit different. But I said no. She sent out some like blanket announcement about it stuff yet. I need to check in with her and see what's up. Yeah, this isn't Nook Miles Island. This is Bamboo Island. This is the best island type for tarantula / scorpion farming. Just fun fact, because it's flat. There's no water to jump over. So if you really want to do that, then you can. We are past our days. Now's the time to check in. I mean, I would email your counselors, right? Like, if you know who you have, like you probably went and met with the counselors about next year. So see what the deal is as far as like, you know, they should be able to kind of give you an idea of your mock schedule. If you're doing like, you know, orchestra, you know, a jazz band. Are you on my list for jazz band? I may have to email Mr. Langford later, because I put the band list, like here's all the 8th graders for next year, and I think you're on it because you're in jazz band, but I'm not 100% sure. So I need to make sure Mr. Langford knows that you play guitar. And I assume you want to be in a jazz band if you can be in a jazz band. Is that correct? Or do you want to not do a jazz? Or do you not want to do jazz band? Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a freshman jazz band, but B, because you play guitar, you might be eligible for one of the upper jazz bands because they have, you know, what's the word? I mean, they have need of guitar players too, because guitar is not a thing that happens. Like, people don't do band for guitar; they learn guitar and come and play in jazz bands. So there may be some flexibility there for you. The question becomes, if your schedule allows it, because a lot of times those jazz bands meet like 7th period, and sometimes there's like freshman stuff gets locked out because usually freshmen aren't in those upper jazz bands. So I will jazz this year with wind ensemble spike. Okay, yes, John, I now understand grammar, and I am fan. I am into it. Yes, I understand what you are saying, and that is all good. Okay, I'm going to send that email for you right now, Janie, because I may forget. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot going on this week. Good morning. I'm drawing a blank as to whether she was on the list of 8th graders that you sent me to. Feedback on. Why can't I spell investigating? Oh, I can spell, I just can't type it. Okay, that's good. All right. I lost the thread here of chat. Sorry, I've been typing. Okay, nothing super important. Janie, I sent an email with your name on it to Mr. Langford directly because we need to start looking into what that means for you next year. Because it's like you and well, it's kind of just you. You're the one who's like you're the kind of the weirdest position because you're not in band, but you're in band, right? Like, there's not many folks who are rising freshmen who are like only in jazz because they play a non-standard band instrument. Like, it's basically just you. I had a keyboard player a couple years ago, who we took care of, and then I had a piano player who was another keyboard player. I had a piano player in chorus who went over to do band at the high school as well. So we've had some precedent for this. So. I may need. I think I have your mom and dad's email because I think they've talked to me before. I may have Mr. Langford reach out to your folks directly, or have the counselor, or have your folks email your. I'm basically trying to find out what counselor you should be talking to, and when I get that info back, or I'll have Mr. Langford email y'all directly with that info. They need to start working on kind of what your schedule would look like next year. And if the answer is just like we can't do it all in 1 year, that's fine because you'll do enough other stuff at some point. That, hey, by the time you're a junior, senior, you can take band, chorus, orchestra, all the above, and probably still pass other classes no problem. Because at a certain point, you've already got enough credits to graduate a lot of times by mid-year through junior year, or you're getting close enough, right? So a lot of times seniors do like reduced days. They don't come in until like second period. They leave campus like during sixth and go off and work like other jobs and stuff. So you'll have availability, if not this next year, then in future years. But I don't want to let people slip through the cracks freshman year. I want to make sure we all know what's going on. So I was just like, okay, well, I didn't do band this year because blah. And then by the time you're a sophomore and could do it, everyone's, you've forgotten, he's forgotten, blah, 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 and you kind of find your own thing. So we'll see. Well, A, leave school early is like noon. B, jazz band has been 7th period the last couple years. So you can maybe by the time you're a senior come to school late and sleep in a little bit. But as far as leaving school early, if jazz band stays 7th, then nah. Yeah, y'all in for a rude awakening next year. Assuming school starts back reasonably on time, and you're going to school every day at 7 a.m. Ha ha ha! I would love it, but you will hate it. I love mornings. Okay, Canvas assignments. I have sent emails. I have done that. I'm a beginning band. I'm going to make a new module. Week 8. Ugh. Man. Crazy. It's great though, right? Like the best thing about like I would love to be on a high school schedule. I'm a morning person. What's up? You're leaving? Oh man. Nah, put it over here, maybe. We'll see. I gotta finish up this, and maybe I'll have time to play in a minute. So anyway, like morning. Excuse me. I would love, because I'm already awake anyway, right? You go to school at 7. All the kids are little zombies because they're like asleep, at 7 a.m., which is fine. That's cool. And so you get to like, hey, teach a little bit, kind of get the morning going. They do like morning announcements like between 2nd and 3rd period, which is cool because it's like, all right, well, hey, we're already kind of awake. Everyone's here on campus. And between 2nd and 3rd period is still like 8:30 or whatever. It's not, but it's sometime. And then you're done at 2 o'clock every day. That's super cool. And like, yeah, in band season and stuff, you do your band after school, or like you come back in the evening. But even if it's like an evening rehearsal, like you're done at 2 or 2:15 or whatever, you go home for 3 or 4 hours, you chill out, have some dinner, like play some games, finish your homework, you go back for your band, evening rehearsal. Like it's like 6 to 8:30 or whatever. They do their evening rehearsal on Tuesdays. I just don't go home Tuesdays. So when I'm teaching, band in the fall at the high school with them, I do my full day of school at 4 o'clock. You guys leave. I just like do whatever I can, clean the room, put in grades, like just take care of business. I go out and see the repair guy on Tuesdays. Then I like get dinner out somewhere and come back to campus and I like work on stuff for a little bit. And then I go 6 o'clock to the high school to go do the rehearsals with them out in the football field. So, and then Thursdays after school, it's like, hey, 2 to 2 to whatever, like 4:30 those days. They don't go very long. You know, Tuesdays are like after school. It's like 2:30, maybe 2:30 to 5. Because I'm always there for like half an hour basically, because I just can't get out early enough. I occasionally 7th period. That's when I'll leave. I'll let the band room early, and I leave on Thursdays in the fall. And you guys can't get in the band room after school because I'm at the high school working with them. So I'm there for like 30 minutes to an hour, and then it's over. But yeah, anyway. Driver's ed is fine. That's not like... That's a fine way to spend summer. A, you need something to do anyway. Don't say you don't. And B, like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. New assignment. The one piano part I can play. I want to say here. Quotes assignment. You should write at least 5 of your friends. Yearbook entry. For at least 5 of your friends. Send them here through Canvas, email, whatever. Something that can be downloaded and kept for the future. Don't be lame and just chat snap or tic tac at them or whatever you kids do these days. Ah, man, this song is what's up. Just so we're all clear, this is a middle school band, by the way. This is not a joke. That's a great middle school, like it's killer program, right? Like one of like the top in the U.S. like whole thing. This is a middle school band. Yeah, because every other day at the high school is booked, Lucas. If you would like me to write you a brief yearbook entry, I will be happy to. Just respond. Let's just complete this assignment by typing hags in the text entry box below. I will reply to your assignment with a comment. That is not a super clear way of saying that, but basically I'm saying if you want me to write you a yearbook thing, like a real quick, like, hey, it's been a great year, whatever, just type something and turn the assignment, just type hags and turn the assignment in, and then basically on like your assignment comments, I'll type out what I want you to do. Because, okay, how easy is it to see... So I can't think. How easy is it for y'all to go back to assignments and see like teachers' comments? Like you're just, like you submit it, and then like I've been giving you comments on stuff this entire time. Not every assignment, because some of them see for themselves, but on a lot of them I'll send like a little quick message, like, oh, okay, hey, this is good. Hey, got a 0 because whatever, like maybe whatever. Okay, so it's pretty easy to tell. Okay, so you would submit this, and I would reply with like, hey, here's like my quick yearbook paragraph blurb about you and the fun we've had and band and all the above. So okay, that's good to hear. Because okay, look, let's be serious for a minute here. Part of this is straight up. Part of this is I know kids won't read it because, of course. Look, okay, so let's be real. I've only got so much time. I've got more than usual. I'm sitting around, but I'm also doing leadership interviews all this week, like two plus hours a day. So morning stream, quick lunch break, maybe answer some emails, put some grades in, then sit at the computer and interview high schoolers for 2 hours. Then it's 5 o'clock, or I guess really almost it's 2 hours and it's 4 o'clock, and then 4 o'clock day ends. I'll do some more stuff after 4 o'clock because I always do, right? So if you want me to send if you want me to like type something nice to you for your yearbook, which I know, this is not I know. If you would like me to type something for your yearbook, no matter how much I love you, I'm not going to probably type that much. I'm sorry. If I happen to have, let's be generous and say 140 kids say, I would love, that's about half the band. I would love for you to write me a yearbook thing. That's a lot of typing. If I type more than, let's say, 3 or 4 sentences a piece. Does that make sense? So I don't want you to think like, well, Mr. Sargent just typed like, hey, it's been a great year. Thanks for being in band. What an awesome 3 years it's been. Have a great summer. We'll see you at high school. If that's all you get, that's all you, and it's not because I don't love you. It's just because how long does it type? How long does it take me to type? And I'm going to do something I'm not going to copy paste some generic stuff and just be like, okay, here we go. Like I'll type something nice and relatively personal, but it may be like you get a sentence or two of like, hey, great job on trumpet this year. You got so much better. I'm proud of you. Have a great summer. That may be all you get. So I'm just saying, no, you guys, look, this is not a real assignment. I'm just saying write your friends something nice. Sorry, I'm not making this super clear. I'm saying, hey, you should write your friends and say something nice. I'm not grading this. I'm just saying, hey, send your buddies from this year a quick Canvas message, send them an email, tell them like, hey, dude, it's been a great year with you. Whatever you'd normally write in the yearbook, right? If you want me to write something to you, then you do what I say down here. Just type hags in the text entry and I'll reply with a comment. So I don't care what you guys write to your friends, just don't be mean. Right? It's yearbook stuff. So there's no points. Submission type. Let's go online text entry, because basically if you want to comment, you'll just type hags. So yeah, everyone, don't be all sorry on yourselves. This is not due. It's just a thing. It's just a thing we're doing. Okay, there we go. This is not a group assignment. Assigned to everyone. Save and publish. There we go. Okay, so I think it may be faster just for me to straight up make this assignment 4 times. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this assignment 4 times, because I think it would take me longer to copy it and import it to each of the classes and then find it than we're just going to make the dang thing. So I'm going to make the dang thing. Module. Band not bingo, week 8. Drag, 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 drag. Publish. See, you guys get to see how the sausage gets made here, right? Yearbook assignment. And then edit. Bam. Point 0. Submission. Online. Text entry. Not a group assignment. Everyone. Yes. Save and publish. Boom. Modules. Nope. Courses. Yep. Symphonic. Yep. Alright. Lessons. Or modules. Same thing. Come on. Module. Band not bingo week 8. Add module. Draggy, draggy, draggy. This is what I do on weekends when you guys like are turning in your assignments late. I'm sitting here Saturday, Sunday doing this, but it takes me like way longer because I have to make 14 assignments. I can usually copy paste them because when I make a big batch, if I make a whole band bingo week in one class, I can then copy paste that pretty easily. But I have to go in individually to each class, to each assignment. Again, feel sorry for me. I have to go individually to each class, to each module I made for that week, to each assignment, and I have to go in and manually put in the due date because the due dates do not export. I wish there was a clicker that said, hey, keep the due dates. Like, I don't know why there's not. Granted, most teachers have really one class they teach, right? Hey, they teach 7th grade science. And yeah, maybe the honors have like a different thing than the regular or something, right? But like, I'm the only one who has like 5, or like really it's 4 different levels of bands. I get the beginning band, symphonic, wind ensemble, jazz band. 4 different bands, some kids across all different. So it's really hard to say that's like a real big issue. But yeah, basically I can't export and import into other classes with due date. So I got to go through, scroll down, click the due date, go to the calendar, click. It doesn't take that long, but to do it 64 times takes a little bit, right? Like that's the only thing. I guess it's only 56 times. Sorry, 4 times 14. Control V. Yay. No points. Submission. No, online. Text entry. Save and publish. Cool. Hey, maybe you text maybe you write your friends and you say, how you doing? It's a great year. How's it going? How's your quarantine? Or whatever, right? I'm just saying, we have some options here to talk to our friends, establish a summer plan. Whatever y'all normally do into the year. I'm just saying. Oh, our music went away. I'm sorry. I couldn't think and also talk and type, so. And the song's a real jam. Text entry, no points, no due date, save and publish. I do play Splatoon sometimes. I've not played recently. I think the last Splatfest is like, was it last weekend or is it coming out by next weekend or something? They're gonna redo that first Splatfest for the Splatfest, so. Okay, cool. So, hey, that's made, y'all. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll play some on Friday. Doesn't it start on Fridays? I haven't played Splatoon in a while. I'd be really bad at Splatoon, but whatever. I mean, that game's not real high stress. Yeah, part of me wants to finish Deliver Us the Moon. Part of me also knows that a lot of folks weren't here to see it start, but also, like, whatever. I mean, I don't think there's much left in that game, so I kind of do want to finish it. I don't want to alienate the watching audience, but also you can catch on to the story pretty quick. So maybe we'll write that up today. I don't think it's that. I think there's not much more left of that. I don't know. Oh, it's 8 o'clock Friday. All right, maybe we'll do a Saturday stream and do some Splatoon. We'll see. I forget what team I was on last time. That was the first one that really got me. That was the first Splatfest, and honestly, that was the first one that made me kind of not like the Splatfest a whole lot because it was so skewed toward ketchup. So ketchup versus mayo is like an argument in like Japanese culture more than in U.S. culture, right? Like it would be like ketchup or mustard here, I guess, but over in Japan, like ketchup and mayo were like the two big condiments. I'm saying that not actually knowing that much about it, so maybe I'm wrong, but a lot of folks here, obviously, like in the U.S. Splatfest, right, the U.S. servers, it's like ketchup was it had such a high margin, like pick margin, that there weren't many Mayo teams around, and so a lot of times you were playing Team Ketchup versus Team Ketchup, and it felt like kind of pointless. And then also you sit there, and I think Team Mayo won, and the trick was because like it's the first Splatfest, but people played Splatfest before, like in Splatoon 1, so they kind of the system like the team that has less players. If a lot of really good players play on the team with less players and they win all the matchups against the popular team, that team wins every time, right? Because you get the popularity vote, but the next two metrics are like games won, right? So it's like, okay, well, Ketchup won the point for popularity, but Mayo won like the overall like win percentage and win rate or whatever it is. And so they like Mayo torched Ketchup. And it kind of felt bad because like, okay, well, I'm playing on Team Ketchup and I'm pretty good, but I'm on Team Ketchup. I'm always playing Team Ketchup players. So now, okay, look, these are real first world pains, but it's like, okay, if you have such a lot, like if it's 50-50, and it's kind of like, okay, well, good players are separating themselves evenly, and also like you're not playing against your own team in the matches, it just feels better. Even though you're like, okay, you're still playing 4-player Splatoon, it's just colors are different. Like, don't stress about it, and you shouldn't. But it was just kind of weird. So, anyway, yeah. So I'll probably play it for old time's sake. I really don't know why they don't keep doing them. I can't imagine it's that much effort, and I think it does a lot to get like interest in the game back, and people playing it. Like, I haven't touched Splatoon in months, but I'll probably play Splatfest. So I don't know if it's. And again, I'm not a game designer. I'm not Nintendo. I don't know how much effort it takes them to, run these events. Maybe it's a lot. Maybe it's not a lot. If it's not a lot, then why can't they just do them in perpetuity, right? Why can't there be a monthly?
There was a time when resources seemed.
I know. Why can't there be a monthly Splatfest that then, if the hard part is making up teams, like, okay, that's not too bad. So it's got to be, again, it's got to be a little bit more work than we all think it is, because of course it is. I need to make this small. I need to drag it over, which I hopefully can do. Yes, I need to make it big again. I need to make it windowed full screen. I need to hit apply. Great. So yeah, like I think that yeah, and Splatfest is cool. Like I wish they would keep doing it. I don't know what it would take. Again, I don't know what it takes to have them keep doing it. So it probably is enough work that it's not like it's not worth it. And I get that, it doesn't have to be worth it, but I think, hey, this month and next month, like, why not put the Octo expansion on sale, run a Splatfest or two, like. You get a little bit of bank. It's probably enough to make it worth it, right? It's goodwill for the community. Kind of is what it is. I like Splatoon a lot, but I just don't play it a bunch. Part of me feels bad because I think I should be good at, like, I should invest the time to get good at motion controls to be really good at that game. But I really don't like having to play, and like, I just don't want to do that. So, trade-offs. Okay, I feel like I should be able to see things, and I can't see things. There we go. Okay. Alright, for the folks who missed Saturday's stream, you can go back and watch it. We were playing a game called Deliver Us the Moon. And it's a pretty cool little game. And basically, we're in a space station right now. We're trying to figure out what happened to the people. The end.
What a waste of water. People would kill for this on Earth.
We have a little camera buddy who we can fly around to open doors and stuff for us. Yeah, we're just kind of investigating what happened. We've kind of basically established that there was a.
He wouldn't be so careless.
There was some kind. Oh, I'm the wrong way.
Just to be sure.
We established there was basically some kind of like weird uprising on the space station where some people wanted to leave space station and go away and save themselves, and some folks wanted to stay and keep supporting the Earth. Basically, the station here is just a big like factory, like power supplier for Earth. Sorry, talking's hard. So the moon has been used to create power, and the people on the moon didn't want to keep supporting Earth because they felt like it wasn't sustainable, so they were just all going to pack up and leave, and then other people were like, hey, we should stay and do our jobs because, like, people need us. So anyway, we're still figuring out what's going on. It's been a whole thing. But if you want to go back and get the full picture, go back and watch the Saturday stream. It was pretty cool. Seems like it's not going to be much longer. I don't know how much is really in this game, but we played what 3 or so hours on Saturday, and I feel like we've kind of already gotten to the near the end game. Maybe I'm wrong. We're going to find out. This is the game called Deliver Us the Moon. Okay, so we did. So basically, our job right now is we're going to basically get helium. We're going to try and restart the reactor on the moon that provided power to the Earth. So everyone's left here, but we're going to try and get the reactor back running so Earth gets power. The end. So we're getting helium. We're going to put it in the reactor. We're going to press the power button and see what happens, and then odds are something will stop us along the way. There's no combat though. There's no aliens. It's just space and seeing what happens, you know. Why is that one orange? Is that bad? Okay, I guess we just need to walk down there. Nothing I can do here with this camera buddy, yeah. Okay. This is gonna be like a... That's what I was asking. But yeah, I mean, if there's any games y'all want to see this week, we'll do some requests throughout the week. This won't take us much longer. You know, I may try a test stream one afternoon or evening with Battlefront to see if Battlefront looks okay streaming with my main monitor to y'all. It'd be letterboxed, but whatever. Favorite game of all time is, I mean, it's probably Link to the Past, even though I don't always want to play that game. That's a really great game. Link to the Past. I really like a game called Secret of Evermore a lot that I would always be glad to play. But it's not like super mainstream popular here in the U.S., but it is a cool thing. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so we got to drag this somewhere and climb up, probably over there if I had to guess. What's that say up there? That needs a battery, it looks like. Yeah. Okay, so we got. Oh, okay, there's battery. Let's do that. Okay. So far, like, one of the more puzzly puzzles in this game has been just like, hey, drag stuff around and climb on things. So it's not super duper like heavy duty thought requirements. I was afraid I'd get this thing and like be staring at like computer puzzles and look like a moron because I'm really bad at computer, like, you know, I don't if I'm gonna play a puzzle game, I don't want to play it like in public because so much of puzzle games, like, you sit there just going like and trying to figure it out, and that's not necessarily great for content. But this game's been pretty. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. This game's been pretty spot on with that. It's not been too bad. Achievable puzzles, kind of lightweight stuff. Never played Faith. Okay, so we got some problems here. So maybe what needs to happen is, it'd be really embarrassing for me to get to this point and then be confused and then have to sit here for half an hour. I'm like, I don't know. I never played Faith yet. I'm not a big horror game person in general. Like, they're fine. They're just not my cup of tea necessarily. I played a little bit of I think Soma's a pretty cool game because it's not quite like horror game in the traditional sense of like horror game. It's a little bit subversive in that regard. I haven't finished it. I played maybe half of it. Can I like make this jump? Yes. Maybe it's okay. I'm thinking this is the plan. I think I have to jump over here and then jump over here. Yeah. Okay. Hey, platforming. We've not had to do much in this game. I'll be honest. Actually, this is the first like little platforming puzzle. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's is a horror game. Like, you can't say it's not. It's got its bit, right? Like, it's not like you're playing a Resident Evil game. That's a different style, but it's still the same genre. All right, let's reboot. Uh-oh. Oh, it worked. Uh-oh. Why is my... Oh, my guy's over here. We'll Can we go back down here and fix it somehow? Okay, let's see. Oh, is the water not electric anymore? Okay, great. Do I need to like... Oh boy, nope, it sure is. Oh boy, oh no. Okay, hey, the water tricked me, guys. I'm sorry. Don't judge me. We all thought it was off. You saw it. You thought it was off too. I think I need to go over there and modify that turny thingy between the shockeys. The shockeys were off for a while. That's my best guess, at least. I don't know for sure. We're gonna try it. This should checkpoint us right back to where we were. This isn't like a super mean game about that stuff. Okay, so the shockeys are off right now. We're gonna wait one cycle of shocky. Okay. Oh, it's whenever those two nodes touch the water, right? It looks like. Yeah. Run. That didn't work. Oh no! Ah! Okay. So what needs to happen here? I can take the battery out, I guess, and see what that does. Okay, let's go see. I don't know. This is weird. I can get back up here. Okay, I think I know. I think it just wants me to do this. I'm making a pretty big assumption here, but wait, no, I need to get back up still though. How do I? Okay. Maybe I can do a little bit of well, is there a way to get? No, there's no guardrail. Okay. So I guess I need to like kind of put this at such an angle, maybe. Oh, there's a ladder over there. Oh, it's broken. Okay, I'm not dumb. I'm not totally dumb. What if I put this pretty close, and then I jump on it, and then I jump over here? Almost. Let's try one more time. Okay, I think it wants me to have to go move the, I think I need to like go over and move that battery and like jump on it when it's being shocky. So we're gonna try that. All right, shockies are over. Interact. Push. Great. Okay. That seems like the solution it wants me to do. Okay, great. Ooh, big sewing machine or something. Okay, it appears the monorail station has gone off its rocker a little bit. Pit of Despair. Okay, let's go see what's down here. Anything fun? Oh, we're gonna have to make that monorail crash through that wall. Chekhov's monorail. Okay, that gets me up here, which is fine. What's over here? Anything fun? You're a battery. Ooh, hello. Okay. We have lots of little containers. We have, oh boy, a whole pile of aces here. Okay. Seems like nothing important is over here yet. Oop, let's learn.
Isaac? Hey! They took it all. Storage is empty and... What's going on?
So these folks were here after the moon lost power and everyone left, and they were trying to fix it. But that was like years ago.
Sarah, it's for Kathy. Okay, she's waiting. She's on the Ark, and I just need to get this to her.
Isaac, what are you talking about?
Three. We made 3 Arks for Outward.
Yeah, they're gone.
No. In the end, there was only enough fuel for 2 arcs, so MacArthur moved the sick, the cryo patients, to the last one. And Kathy's, she's still on the arc, stuck here on the moon.
Wait.
But with this, I can.
Isaac, I'm sorry, but Earth is our first priority.
Earth's beyond saving, Sarah. With or without the MPT, our only hope, Kathy's only hope is outward.
Listen to me. We cannot give up on Earth. It's our home. Kathy's home. And think about Claire.
She's made her decision, and I can't go back to Earth.
Good voice acting in this
But
game.
with Kathy, and outward, there's a chance to start over, a new dawn. We do what we must to keep them safe, even if they don't understand.
But we can be wrong, Isaac. You said it yourself. MacArthur's wrong.
Sarah!
Outward is wrong.
Sarah!
Everything about this is...
Uh-oh.
What's...
Uh-oh.
You must understand. I have to go.
Oh, boy. This took a turn. Jeez.
Alex, access that terminal. Send it off. Isaac!
No!
With the screwdriver, dude. Oh, there's the helium.
Sarah, don't do this!
Can't let you take it.
No! Go!
This is definitely the most, like, involved hologram scene we've seen so far. The rest have been just, like, people sitting around talking. And, like, there's been some good lore stuff, but this is, like... some heaviness.
Oh, Sarah. Oh, what have I done? Okay, stay with me. Stay with me.
I'm sorry, Isaac.
Okay, come
I'm
here.
so sorry about that.
But Kathy is Isaac's daughter,
It's okay.
so he was trying to save her at the cost of the Earth.
It's the only way I could help. Even
Stop,
if you
stop.
hate me for it.
Okay, easy now, Sarah. Listen to my voice. Don't close your eyes.
Hey, buddy.
Sarah? Hey, Sarah. No.
Almost there.
No. Sarah? Sarah? It's okay.
I think space screwdrivers are pretty clean. You can't have microbes in space, or like you're not supposed to. So there's ideally they wouldn't let stuff get dirty. Also, what does dirty mean in space? Hard to say.
Alex. No one needs to see this.
Well, too bad Alex doesn't take orders from you, sir. Okay, let's see what's up here. I mean, he didn't regret it. Like, you can do something horrible and then be super sorry about it, right? Like, you just don't realize it in the moment. That's not an improper, like, reaction, right? Okay, I need to get the helium still from here. But you're closed and locked, so somewhere there's an unlocky. Okay. You're locked. You're the helium I want, though. You're a battery. Okay, so somewhere there's a battery around here to open that door. If y'all were a battery, where would you be? Look out for ceiling vents, too, because I can send my little robot through a lot of the ceiling vents and stuff and have him open doors for me. Nope. Which means that if I don't find anything up here, then it's going to be the... Whoa. We've already read this before. As where cloud damage has been managed, with some casualties and crew quarters are uncovered, please handle them with data days or better. We are in Visa Copernicus Moon Hub of Action 1. Okay. Yep. Rip Spring Concert. Oh, okay, so I have... Okay. We have a little floor plate here. Maybe I send Robot Buddy in here and he can do something to help us out. Aha! let's go see what this guy... This is a battery plug-in, isn't it? So that's not going to be anything. But there's a battery. I need that battery. So how do I get in here? Is there anything heavy and draggable in the room outside? That's the question. All right, let's go look. Anything out here glowing, obviously? No. I bet I can drag that table, even though sad face is probably Sarah, isn't it? No, I can. All right, good. Dignity for those who passed. So what can I put on that thing? I don't think I have anything grabbable out here, is there? Not this card. Oh, maybe I can... Okay, let's try this one. Maybe I send him through and there's like a vent. Aha! It's always the vents. Yeah, hop on smart music. Play along with the recordings of the pieces. Profit. Not wasted, dude. You got better. Never a waste if you get better, right? Dim high notes don't play themselves till you put the work in. Alright, let's see. Where was the battery needed? Wasn't it in here? But the question remains, how... Oh, I guess I go in here first. Right. This makes sense. Then I bet I drag this out here. Oh boy, zippy zaps. Okay. Robot buddy. What can you open in here? Really? Nothing? Can you push? Or you can't push, okay. Because I can't cross through that though, right? It's gonna zippy zap me. Do I now take the battery out? That's happened before. Because the door will stay open and the power should turn off? Yes, okay. Oh, but that door closed. Okay. What if I... What if I take this battery and go over here? Wait, go up here. Is the battery heavy enough to trigger this, you think? This is called Deliver Us the Moon. Can this battery hold this down? That'd be pretty cool. Okay, okay. Because now I can get 2 batteries. Ha, ha, ha. And this battery is empty, but I'll use it to hold it down the thing. Uh-huh. Everything's coming together. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's Deliver Us the Moon, and we're solving moon-based space station mystery, you know, as you do. Okay, we're in business. We're in the room. We're at uh-huh. We also have a laser beam on our arm, because reasons. Okay. Sick keyboard. Big Razer fans here. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright. Alright, okay, alright. Are we trapped forever in here now? Uh-oh. Did I mess up? Can my robot go out and save me somehow? I feel like I was supposed to do this maybe in a different order. Oh, you're right. I can't do that. That's true. That's true. But I mean, I need the battery, right? So, okay. All right, let's, I move it. Also, the conveyor belt will then move it out the door when I put the battery back in. So it'll move itself. Yeah. We're gonna solve all the stones with one bird. You know what I'm saying? That's totally how that phrase goes. Trust me. All the stones, one bird. Space truck in. I wanna go space truck in. That's a real song. Not the way I'm singing it, but it's a Steely Dan song. I think I've made this comment before, actually. Throw the lever, Kronk. Puzzle-solving music. Give me those piano licks. Alright, now we're gonna... Herp. Alright, oh, this door's pretty small. Okay, great. So, presumably now we use this to... do what? Do we need to bash open that wall with this helium? That sounds like a really dangerous proposition. Where's the reactor? I mean, I already went through here, right? This is nothing. That got me into storage. Up there is nothing. Monorail's here. Oh, I think Sarah's body is that. Just hate to say it, but because I can't really get the helium anywhere with this monorail being here. Do I go up there with the helium, maybe? Let's see. I mean, I can definitely jump up there. With this. Okay. What now, though? Oh. Yeah, I can probably cut these. Go, monorail. Monorail used body slam. Super effective. Do I now take the... Where'd my helium go? Did it fall down there with the monorail? Oh, straight up. Wow, look at that. What service? Look at this helium-shaped power supply area to put this into. This is great. Wait, am I making too many assumptions? This looks like it's helium-shaped. A mystery solved.
U3, Sargent. Activate reactor to commence energy production.
Why is it giving me melty face? I guess I just gotta go to it, huh? Optical radiation. So can I just not look at it? Wait, like, stay in the shadows, maybe? Oh, okay. All right. Herp. Seems like an incredibly dangerous way to have a reactor, but I don't know. I guess you would wear like the right goggles, but also I'm in a spacesuit. So. Now I need to follow the shadow around. All right. Here we go. Oh, nope. Here we go. Man, this game looks good.
NPT overload. System integrity test.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Big zaps, huh? Okay. This can't be good for the reactor. Just thinking out loud. Oh, okay. All right, we're okay. That's a window. Okay. All right. Whew. Ooh, helium. All right. So yeah, now that we're actually at the reactor finally, MPT is just like a reactor on the moon that uses helium to produce microwaves, and the microwaves to produce power on Earth, which is a cool idea. And basically, at the beginning of the game, it's been like 5 or 7 years or something since the power went out, and so it's like, hey, we should go find out what's going on up there because something is not right. We sent folks to fix it, they don't come back, or you know they've been unsuccessful. Like, oh, okay, we gotta kind of move here. Okay, all right, We're gonna wait this out. Okay. Not sure how this means we're fixing a reactor, but we're gonna do it anyway. Okay, we drop down low. Great. We're gonna wait, and we're gonna go. Oh boy. Oh my, that's a big ask. Okay, we have like a safe zone, I think, here. Is this right? We're gonna find out right now. Can I cut from this zone? Oh, this is fine. Okay, this is fine. We're all fine here. Oh, hello. Okay, here we go. Oxygen. Refill in. All right, great. Okay. Oh no! Oh boy, keeping this thing maintenance must be a pretty dangerous job. I know crab fishing is the deadliest job on Earth, I guess, but this must be second. Well, it's not on Earth. I guess it could be the first deadliest job in space, right? Whee! Again, moon physics, always welcome. Going up, it looks like. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Okay, that's fine. We're okay. Just can't see anything now. Oh, that ain't gonna fly. Oh, that's definitely okay. Not right. I should refill, but whatever. We'll make it. Oh, okay. All right, let's go ahead and refill just in case. We're kind of sucking right now. Yeah, that's life's great mystery. You're not wrong. There are some interesting ladders in this game. It's like, you could reach that. But it's, you know, it's fine. Hey. Suspension of disbelief, you know? Alright, let's go back in. Let's come back out and zippy zap. Great. And then you're gonna go back in, but I'm gonna get up to you fast enough. Great. Here we go. Here we go. Up. Okay, yep, here we go.
NPT overloaded. System integrity at 60%.
I can't cut that, alright.
Releasing reserve.
Ooh, it's a hot computer.
NPT overloaded. NPT overloaded. NPT overloaded. NPT overloaded.
Hey, Julius.
MPT overload. System
Whoa, what's this timer
integrity
for?
at 50%. Allowing MPT to resume transmission and release pressure.
Okay, I guess we have to align the MPT. That's what this timer's for. Oh boy. Oh, this is a tough graphic here to
MPT overload.
navigate
System
through.
integrity at 40%.
Oh, stay awake, sir. Oh, looks like I aim to the right. Okay, go, go, go.
MPT overload. System integrity at 40%.
Nope, 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 sir. Here we go. Bobble the head, just like when you fall asleep. Slap yourself a little bit. And this feels pretty end game, not gonna lie. Whoa, boy, that's makes me sick a little bit. Oh, oh, oh. I mean, I'm aligned, right? What happens now? Oh, do I need to like keep it in there? Oh, it's like loading. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ugh. It's probably not super bad to y'all because you're not controlling it, but controlling. Oh boy, this feels bad. This feels bad. Nope. Nope. Uh-huh. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, stay in the circle. Sir?
System integrity at 10%.
Alright, we got it. Okay. That hurt the old tummy a little bit there.
Alignment successful. Standing by to resume transmission.
Do I need to like get up, or am I just a blackout here? Is there? Oh, should pull that lever probably.
Transmission resumed. Connection with Earth established.
That's great. Look at us. So again, suspending disbelief for a little bit. The issue, not the issue. I mean, like just like lore-wise, the story. Like this is a cool thing, right? It's like the whole game is based on this like microwave transition system using Moon's helium because the Earth didn't have any power. This is like the last resort. It's like, okay, well, you know, it seems like this is a way more expensive solution than like, hey, let's just put a bunch of wind turbines in, or let's have solar panels be a thing. So there's not a lot of explaining about why that stopped working necessarily, but maybe we're to presume that at some point this whole system was necessary because the alternatives we had were no longer functional for whatever reason. Pretty sick music, though. We are saving the Earth with orchestral fanfares. Yeah. Good sound effect, too. Understated, I like it. Supposed to get some storms today, yeah, like 2 o'clock. Some pretty good storms around our area, I think. I'm interested to see if it wraps up here. So there was. Interesting to see if it wraps up here because technically there was some data pads and some entries on the moon itself that showed. Oh,
I can't believe this. We're receiving energy. Just back online, the MPT is transmitting. All systems are running. Global reception levels are rising. You've done it, Rose.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so there was some lore on this base saying that basically, like, the people left this project because there was not enough helium to supply the amount of power Earth was pulling required so much helium. They knew the helium supply would be running out on the moon before, like, they were using it up too quickly. So they said, we need to abandon the moon base and take humanity and, like, migrate to some other planet because this is not a sustainable solution. So the question becomes, oh boy, the question becomes, like, okay, we turn the power back on, but is the problem solved, right? Like, who's going to feed helium in the reactor? There's no one up here to do it. Is it self-sustaining? Like, that, the thing was the helium was running out, or there was some sustainability issue. Now there's nobody on the station to supply the helium to the reactor. So when this canister's done, it just shuts back off again, right? Like, it's not an automated system. So, Tyler, I might be wrong. You should look this up to make sure. I think the Earth I think the Moon is geosynchronous, like with the well, it's not geosynchronous. I think the Moon always faces the Earth, whatever the name for that is. Is Sarah in here? I think the Moon always, because the dark side of the Moon, quote unquote, is always facing away from the Earth, right? I don't know though. Maybe I'm, because the dark side doesn't, like, there's always a dark side, right? Like, even if the Moon is rotating, it's the dark side of the Moon because it's not getting light from the sun. But anyway, there's always a side of the Moon that faces away from us, and I think it's always, like, the side looking at us is always the same side. But now you're asking me things I think I know the answer to. I'm not 100% sure, so don't trust me. Yeah, because we got knocked back from the console blowing up, right? So he kind of got, like, the wind knocked out of him, and probably more than that because it was a pretty hard smack he took. Okay, so Sarah is live. This is great. She's in that cryo chamber thing right there. Traded old Rolf for the Moon. My little Destiny buddy is not happy about it. Oh, man. That heartbeat effect was real pulls at the heartstrings, you know what I'm saying? It's not funny. That was cool. No, I mean, plenty of games are brave and complicated, especially when it's a short game like this, right? A lot of games want to be series, which is why they don't kill off the main character, because you don't want to, like, set up a franchise with the main character and then have them die in the first one. You're like, okay, what's episode 2 going to be, right? Like, but when you make a standalone one chunk experience like this, no plans for a sequel with that character, right? Like, you can do whatever. Oh yeah, no, he's Mr. Rolf is done, but you know, it's a self-sacrifice for the greater good kind of thing, like, you know, very very noble. Yeah, this is a cool little game. Not like anything crazy hard puzzly. Cool story. I'm a fan. Yeah, this is neat. You know, essentially, not a walking simulator, but essentially, you know, a very light puzzle game. And the story is fun, if not entirely believable for a lot of the baseline reasons, but good pacing. It was what, like 4 hours total? It's not too bad. And we didn't play it, like, real fast, so we stopped and read stuff. Get to appreciate the credits here and see some cool screenshots. Yeah, I don't know what I want to play this week, y'all, because we're gonna. I mean, basically I'll be on stream to answer questions, but I'll play. We'll play some Animal Crossing. We may bust Minecraft back out. I may pick up Subnautica 2. We'll see. I kind of want to try it. So Long Dark. The Long Dark is also on Game Pass, and it's. I mean, Subnautica-like a little bit. I dug that one. So I may try some Long Dark tomorrow, and if we like that, maybe we keep doing that, and if we don't, then maybe I'll pick up Subnautica 2 and start that this week and finish it up into next week. But I'll keep streaming in the summer. It's something to do, right? Like, whatever. Yeah. So there's time to do games. I'll probably stick to Game Pass library because hey, I already got a bunch of those free months lined up. There's a ton of games on there. It's all technically free or prepaid. I'm not going to be buying a lot of games this summer with, you know, not getting paychecks for the summer because, you know, hey, teaching. So we may stick to the standard library here. But yeah, we'll see what happens. This is a cool one. I think these games are cool to play on stream because a lot of times you wouldn't have. I don't think a lot of y'all would have played a game like this necessarily, or found it and been like, oh, I should play that. So these smaller kind of one-off, not AAA games are I think worth looking at. Hey, if you enjoyed it, go buy it, right? Like support these developers. These are not huge studios making these, so pick it up when it's on a sale sometime. Play it again sometime. Yeah. I also have Astroneer, and I've been wanting to get into Astroneer, which seems a lot like a, you know, No Man's Sky. I mean, I've played a little bit. You know, it's, you know, vaguely cartoony No Man's Sky-ish / you know, survival / base building. Uh-oh, here's our sequel fodder. The Deliver Us the Moon cinematic universe. I bet Sarah wakes up. Oh, a Challenger approaches. It's just like Star Fox walks through the door. It'd be pretty good. You know, we didn't find out what happened to Isaac, to be fair, so it could be Isaac, right? We don't know what happened to him. We saw him carry Sarah out here, and then I don't think we saw Isaac die or anything, any of those holograms.
Vestia 3 to ground control. We found them.
Oh, so is that Claire? Okay, so that's Isaac's daughter. So his daughter went up to go find me and Sarah. That's cool. I guess I'll let it play out the credits here and see if there's anything interesting on this. Oh, I guess I can. Yeah, let's do that. It's fine. Okay, let me. So I'm gonna. Well, we're here. We're all here. Let's try this while you guys are here to give me some feedback on how it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and launch Astroneer, but I'm gonna play on my main monitor, and I just want to see what it looks like to have it on the main monitor for y'all, because I don't know if it's gonna be like weird letterbox. It probably gonna be weird letterboxy because I've got a different monitor resolution than like what y'all have. But will it be terrible? I could play this on the main screen too, but I'd prefer to play it on the big one. This is like my streaming window. But if I can have it go on the app itself and hey, Astroneer is over here and it can play in the main monitor, that's ideal. Because I can move OBS over, I can move chat over, all that jazz. So I can't see chat while this loads up though for a second. I don't know, hopefully it actually loads up. It's kind of sitting. There it goes. Now it's doing something. Or is it? I heard a noise and I have a black screen with a frame rate counter. So that's a good start, but nothing's popping up. maybe I just needed to reinstall it or something, or update it. It's been... I booted it up like once a long time ago, and haven't done anything with it since then. Yeah, it's got a black screen. Let me kill it and see what happens. Alright, let's see here. Well, we can test it over here with just something else, though. Let me move... Let me load this up and see what happens. This should load up on my main screen. I guess we'll find out. Again, thanks for being tested on me for a second here. I'm sorry you guys are looking at nothing, but the main monitor's really trying to load a game. And I think it's just a Microsoft Store issue. Because it's happened to both these now, so I don't think it's the system or anything. I think it's just... I don't know. Deliver Us the Moon didn't load super fast either, and that's not a crazy heavy-duty game. It may just be time for a good old-fashioned restart. Oh, no, there it goes. Oh, yeah, it's like Xbox is locking it. Okay, let's see. Maybe this will work. Yes, sure. Okay. Loading. I'm going to let it get to like a stable main screen. Then I'm going to try and switch the feed over to this monitor, and we're just going to see what it looks like for y'all. And I'll play with the settings a little bit. That way tomorrow, if we play something on this screen, it'll work. Because that would let me play Battlefront a little bit easier. Let me play this a little bit easier. Let me play Astroneer a little bit easier. I have no audio, but maybe that's intended. Oh wow, this game is made by like the, it's supported by like the Canadian, like a Canadian like wildlife charity. Okay, brightness, confirm. No, thank you. Okay, let's see. All right, so we're on a main screen. Let me... All right, we're going to move this stuff over for a second. Come on, OBS. Come on, chat. Whee! Okay. Now, we come over here, and let's try and do... Let's see. If I press this, and I just change the game capture to... Just click it twice. The long dark. What happens? Let's just hit OK. Alright, let me pull it up. Oh boy, that's a weird shape, isn't it? Okay. But you guys see this, right? You guys see the game window now? And I can move it around a little bit. Oh. Someone give me a yes or no if you can see gameplay. It's going to be a weird shape, but okay. All right, that's a good start. All right, let's force scaling. Let's see what happens then. Okay. And now I'll just try and drag it so it's the right size. Oh, this worked out okay. I don't think you guys are going to see like letterboxing too bad. Okay. How does that look? Does that look normal to y'all, or has it got black bars on top and bottom or on the sides or anything? It looks normal to me. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, we'll see that. I honestly want to like start this right now. But I also kind of maybe do. I don't know. Let's start this and let's just see what happens. New story, sure. Episode 1, sure. I'm not gonna do heart. I don't care about that. I mean, as it was meant to be played? Sure. Let's just see what happens. I'm riding a horsey.
Now the pale morning sings of forgotten things. She plays the tune for those who wish to.
It looks like there's black bars on the sides a little bit, but I don't think it's bad enough to like be super annoying.
Blindly deceived by those who preach and pray and teach, but she falls short and the night explodes in laughter.
At least now it'll kind of look like I'm looking at y'all sometimes, because now it's like camera here, monitor up here. Song's a jam. I'm into it.
And oh, how you try to command it all still. Every single time it all shifts one way or the other. And I'm a goddamn coward, but then again, so are you. And the lions roar, as me evading and hollering for you, and I never read
Cool art style.
what to do.
The 3D comic book look is, I think, always going to be popular.
And every once in a while, I sing a song for you that would rise above the mountains and the stars.
Go check out the message I sent Andrew. It should be in your Canvas inbox. It explains this week. And then check out the assignment on Canvas. You'll see. I would explain it deeply, but I've already done it a couple times. So just go read it. It's not too bad. It has like little black bars on the side, right? Yeah, I can fix that. I think. You may lose some of the top and bottom, but not but a sliver of it. So let me let this. I need to let it be stable. If I try and mouse out of a window and like minimize it, even though it's windowed full screen, it's not going to be happy. So I'm gonna let it do its thing for a second here. Ooh, also the G-Sync is really getting a little flashy over here. I see you, John. I'm good, they do. Uh-oh.
Bastard.
Uh-oh. This game maybe it's a little graphic, I don't know.
Astrid!
Okay. Let's solve this black bar issue. Oh, nope, not yet. We're still lit. I mean, if that's the worst of it, it's not too bad, but I don't want to play some game where we're like hacking up deer and stuff necessarily, you know what I'm saying?
Feels
Whoa,
like another
holy
record
mouse
close
sensitivity,
stamp on the
Batman.
way.
Jeez Louise.
I'd better get a
This is
fire
my
going before the
lowest
pipe
mouse
frees up
setting.
again.
That's the lowest setting. Which my menus is totally fine, but oh boy. Controls. Ho-ho! Yep. Let's turn you down to like 20. Now let's go to 10. Let's let it be consistent. Okay, that's much more reasonable. Let me see. Oh, right on. KK slider. That's a big moment. This is actually where the window snaps to, so I don't want to mess with it too much. You may have like some very tiny black bars. It looks like it's okay right now, actually. I don't see any black bars on the side anymore. There was some a minute ago. You weren't lying, but I don't know why it's better now. I don't know. Okay. But that's cool. This game works. I don't want to like get real deep in a game right now. I just want to like try a couple of these things out. Okay, when I close a window, though, what happens? Does it just default back over to my other monitor? Or is it goes to black screen? Okay, that's fine. All right, let's see that. Okay, we'll Let you guys see yourselves again. Oh, infinite mirror. Okay, let me try this now. Sorry, we're just doing a little bit of stream experimentation here to end the day. I'm going to get off at noon probably today, or a couple minutes before. I got to get ready for next interviews anyway here in a little bit. So I don't use a capture card. It's a weird system. That's why when I do it, I'm always doing this. It's always through my my Xbox, because basically what I'm doing is I'm running my Switch through the HDMI in port in my Xbox, and then mirroring my Xbox to my PC over the Wi-Fi, which is the thing they put in a while ago, and then streaming out the Xbox input on the TV through the monitor. It's a whole thing. But no, I actually use an Xbox, which, yeah, a capture card would be nice. It would be one less thing to have turned on and synced up and have to be agreeing. But yeah, it'd be cool if that worked. It just doesn't work. Or I'm sorry, it'd be cool if I had a capture card. I don't have $100 to spend right now on a capture card, so I'm not going to. Let me turn this on. I have no idea what my password is though. Not that, I guess. Not that, I guess. Still nope. Oh, I didn't. I think I'm just dumb. There's a CAPTCHA I'm not pressing. Maybe it's the CAPTCHA. Oh no. Sorry, give me a second. I don't know what my... Oh boy. Nope. One more. Ah, time traveling. I mean, it's not bad. It just is what it is, you know. I'm looking forward to seeing that game evolve in real time, but that's me. Like, if people want to do their own thing, they can do their own thing, you know. Here, let me go to a black screen just so I don't accidentally show like a login or something else I don't want to show. I exist in the void. All right, let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to get my origin password reset because I forget what that login is. Which I can't believe I don't know it because I don't know. I feel like it's one of the 5 or 6 I normally use, but none of those are working. So, all right, it's better now. Yeah, I mean, look, like if you enjoy like the time traveling, I used to do it back when I played the GameCube version, right? Like it's fine. Like it's just I don't want to min-max that game. I want to sit there and enjoy it as it comes, over the time. So you could play every event, every season, catch every fish in that game in a couple weeks if you wanted to time travel and get ahead of it. I just would rather kind of have that game. Like it's cool, like around Halloween, like great, it's all fall and there's like Halloween events, and I kind of want to live that stuff in real time, at least for the for a year of Animal Crossing, and then I'll move on and it's fine. And we keep playing, great. If not at that point, time travel, whatever. You've seen the full year cycle, it's whatever. Don't want to feel too bad about it. But yeah, I mean, I guess I got lucky. The cool thing is with the stock market now, with the way island traveling works, like you can really make a lot of bells easily. So you don't really have to time travel to sit there and just keep selling your own turnips over and over again and hope the prices are good. Now you can pretty much get guaranteed good prices every week, or at least better than your average prices every week. So the getting money locked part of needing to time travel in that game is gone. You can just a few weeks of selling big money turnips and you're good, right? You don't have to worry about it. So, let's see. I'd rather you not download right now because you're gonna not be happy anyway. Yeah, I do want to do Animal Crossing maybe party come Thursday or Friday. So get your islands ready to go, or at least maybe we'll just open up my island to Dodo codes and we can we can we can hang out a little bit. Like I said, we'll keep streaming throughout the summer too, probably because I need something to do during the day. I can't do 2 months of this. And like, hey, it's cool. Like I have plenty of time to get my work done, right? Because like every time I'm not like I stream, the first 45 minutes to an hour is me with y'all, email, assignments, grading stuff. Mrs. Sargent's playing while I'm taking care of business. And then in the afternoon, I sit there and I take care of grades. I sit and put comments on assignments. I do my paperwork part of things. Today I'm doing meetings all afternoon. But starting next week, that all that work goes away. So if I also then stop some reasonable amount of routine where if I don't stream every day and I go into summer mode, I haven't really been in summer mode, but also like the best part of summer is sitting around the house all day for that month until like band stuff starts. I've already been sitting around the house all day. I've had a great time. I'm ready to like not be doing just that. So it would be beneficial for me to keep doing the stream for my personal sanity. So I'll probably keep it up in the summer. We'll play some games. We'll have a good time. I can maybe still keep doing some offhand, like little, like, hey, just FYI, like here's some cool music stuff to share. So yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. I know people. I saw people week 2 of Animal Crossing who time traveled who had like crazy islands. So I have not seen See You Yesterday. Um, so yeah, just saying. I don't know. I'm sure it's a movie or something, or is it a video or a song? I don't know. Here, let me run to the restroom while y'all type, and then I'll come back and we're gonna try and boot up Battlefront. It's downloading an update right now anyway, so I'm gonna let this update and then we'll see if it looks okay, and maybe we'll do some Battlefront tomorrow too, just for funsies. So BRB. What I miss? Something good? Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm just gonna load this up and we'll peace out. It's almost done. It's almost done. When the Origin store works, it really works. Like it downloads really fast, which is cool. It just doesn't always work. It like hangs up and doesn't let the download start sometimes. It's like a whole mess. Battlefield 5 has been a hot mess, unfortunately, for like me personally. It just doesn't play well. I have a really good PC, and that game does not run well. Like I've done everything I can do, and it just seems like it's just not. I don't know if it doesn't like the RTX cards, maybe, or what it is, but Battlefront 2 runs great, and Battlefield 5, which I think is, or sorry, yeah, Battlefield 5, which I thought was the same engine. I thought they were both Frostbite, whatever edition of Frostbite they're on, was the same engine, but it just runs really bad. And that's sad because I think Battlefield 5 is a cool game. I'd like to play it, and I'd like to like I have it on Xbox, and I did like a bunch of that game and played, progressed, and you get unlock these things. It's cool, and I wouldn't mind playing that game. because I think the 64 team, big team stuff is really neat, and it just didn't work great, which is unfortunate. So, kind of what can you do? I've loaded it up. It'll run at like 40 frames a second, but not steady even. And like Battlefront runs at 120 and 120 steady. Like it doesn't hardly ever look bad. So I do have Hat in Time. I guess I could. I played like maybe the first 3 hours of that game once, not long ago, but I think it was right before Mario Odyssey came out, and I was like, well, which of those will history remember, more fondly? So I'd like to go back to that game maybe at some point, but we'll see. But I kind of want to get back and do a little bit more Minecraft this week too. We'll pick that up and. Oh boy, McKellian, you maybe need to. We may need to time you out for your own sanity and safety, dude. You're about to like excite yourself into oblivion. We'll see. At some point this summer, I will keep streaming, and I'll go back through every game in my library I haven't finished. I know Mrs. Sargent has really wanted me to finish. I started playing. We played the first 3 episodes of Life is Strange 2, and that is a very good narrative thing. And so maybe I'll play 4 and 5. I'm going to play 4 and 5. I've done the first 3 episodes, right? There's 5 episodes total. Maybe I'll play 4 and 5. Maybe I'll play them on stream, but I'm not going to start the game over. So at some point, it's like, okay, are people going to want to watch picking up in the middle of this game? And the answer is probably no, and that's fine. But would I still stream it? I don't know. Maybe. Like, why not? What else have I got going on? Oh, is it good? Ready to play. Okay. Why did you then close Origin? That's a cool effect. Good job. Where'd it go? I think it's fine for stream. In the sense that like it's cool. It's telling a story, right? Like it's the same as Zil vs. the Moon. Like it's good for a stream if you start at the beginning and follow through with it. Will people start at the beginning and follow through with it? Do the people? I don't. At the end of the day, I'm going to play the game. If people want to see it, I can always stream it. And if no one watches, I don't care. I'm still playing it for me, right? Mrs. Sargent wants to see it too. Like that's fine. Yeah, there probably are. I mean, there's bad words, and also I guess there's some bad words, and there's some heavy themes. That's true. But also in the summer, like this is no longer like an educational. Like I'm no longer doing it for school purposes, so I don't necessarily feel as bad about that stuff. It's like, okay, well, if this content offends you, then don't watch it, right? So I'll still play games that are rated. I don't want to get on and play like M-rated games necessarily, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, if this is rated T for teen or whatever, or I don't know, you saying T for teen. If this is rated whatever, and you don't want to watch it because you're not comfortable with it, then that's fine. Don't watch it. But that's just who can say? Let's see here. Let's go this. Let's press OK. Let's see what size this is. Probably too big. All right. Can you guys see anything? I'm thinking you probably can't. But also the game is still kind of loading. So let's give it a minute and see what's up. So last day of school officially is next Wednesday. Granted, like I'm not doing any assignments Tuesday or Wednesday, so it's probably gonna be like, hey, if you got anything to turn in, still turn in it. And last Tuesday of school, we're gonna be just like, all right, hey, it's been fun. Like I'll probably do streams and we'll hang out and say nice things about y'all, and then we'll be good. So, yeah, I mean, y'all's screen is black, isn't it? You probably can't see anything behind me. Is that correct? Harry, I have no idea, dude. I really don't. Am I going to give 2 assignments? Like, I think I've probably given, well, that's not true. I'm sure I haven't given more assignments than most people, but I've given plenty of assignments. Like, you guys have worked hard. If you've done your stuff, you've done your stuff. Like, I'm not going to sit there and get, like, 2 more things. Sorry, whenever Battlefront updates, it has that, at least on PC, there's an optimizing shaders bar that has to fill up, and it fills super slow. Because it just takes forever for the engine to get itself figured out. So it's starting to chonk along. It's taking some time. And I don't know if it's not showing it because it's not liking the window, or the issue is it's on this load screen, so it's not showing the load screen. So we're going to give it a little bit. So I know it's past noon, but again, it's fine. I don't have to start the first interviews till like 1:30, I think, so I have a little bit of time. And all I'm going to do between then is eat lunch and do some grades, so. Um, how long with coronavirus? What do you mean? How long, like, will it go on? No one knows. I mean, no one knows the exact answer. Longer than we'd all like, that's for sure. Oh boy, man. I maybe should just do this some other. Well, I don't want to stop it now and have it like corrupt the install or something crazy. Can I come over here and mess with stuff and have it still be doing its thing without getting upset with me? Let's find out. Oh, nope, that minimized it. Okay, I'm gonna let it keep optimizing shaders. I don't want it to be upset with me. I'm sorry. They made what into a channel? Holy moly, this is tremendously slow. Remember I just talked to how good this game ran? I was like making a big deal about it. Like, this runs great. If it runs... I feel like the only valid advice for Battlefront 2 is just like, hey, shoot better. Because that's the problem, right? Like, nothing else. It's just like, hey, what if you just didn't be bad at shooting? I play Recon 75% of the time. And I get my points and I spawn a whatever rocket trooper and have a good time. I don't super love playing the hero classes in this game. So, oh, they made like a coronavirus like aggregator channel, like news and updates and stuff. I believe that. I don't know what. Maybe just like the CPU is having trouble because it's like having to stream out, and also the shader thing is heavy. It takes a lot of oomph from the. See, I don't know. I'll tell you, I got so bored this last weekend, which I was, sitting around doing stuff yesterday, whatever. And Saturday we've been doing some house, upgrading some stuff around the house. But I was like, man, maybe I should reinstall Fortnite, because you guys would enjoy that. But also I'm like, but I don't want to be a monster and play Fortnite. But I know Angel wants me to be a monster and play Fortnite. But I'm not that good at that game. And it'd be funny to watch me be bad at that game. But also, would it be fun for me personally? And I don't know if the answer is yes or not. I have a buddy that you get back into that game with once every, I don't know, 12 to 16 months. And if he's down to play a little bit this week, and he's also a teacher, then maybe we'll do some dumb Fortnite stream or something. I don't know. I know. It's okay. Like, it's not, Fortnite's fine. There's a lot of hate. Look, here's the thing. Like, I know it's like the internet. It's cool to hate Fortnite now because it like got really popular, and you guys were all super into it not long ago, and now you're like, oh, it's old and it's the worst thing ever. And that's fine. It's not a bad game. It's fine. It is what it is. Again, I don't necessarily love playing it and play it a whole bunch, but will I play it sometimes? Sure. Like, it's free, right? End of the day, like, it's a free game. Why not? I installed DayZ on my Xbox today because it's like, well, it's free. Right? It's on Game Pass. Like, I've never played DayZ. People like that game, it seems. Some people don't like that game. Hey, we're past FLA, guys, and the thing's moving quicker now. Some folks really like that game. I never played it, but hey, you know what? It's not free. It's prepaid, right? You gotta pay for Game Pass. But I have all these free months of Game Pass I got from upgrading to the Game Pass. It's like, all right, cool. Well, I'll try it. Why not? Long Dark. Why not? It's free. Subnautica. I had that game on. Like, it came free through Discord or through Epic Game Store at some point a while ago. I just never updated it. But it's like, oh, it's on Game Pass. It's easy to install. I enjoyed the heck out of Subnautica, so, I looked away and the optimizing bar reset back to less than half. Why did it do that? Oh boy. Okay, we're all just. It's okay. We're having a good time. We're chilling. You gotta path that village, my guy. You know. I'm glad that Mrs. Sargent is here to. Like, my problem with Animal Crossing is I'm always in real hard, right? Like, you start the game off, I gotta just do this, I gotta like get this wood, I gotta cut these trees down, I gotta move this, gotta start my orchard, and I get like that first third of the game done, and I'm like, all right, cool, I got money now, I paid off my house, I've caught most of the fish, most of the bugs, and I'm just like, okay, I'll put it away and I'll come back to it next season when the new stuff comes out, like new bugs come out, new whatever, or next holiday, and I fall off. And then, of course, like, I got the village to that point where, okay, we got the orchard shop, we're getting some money in. We played a little bit of stock market. We upgraded the house most of the way. And then, you know, sad story, Mrs. Sargent is obviously furloughed right now, but she's been home, and it's like, that island is not my, like, she has the vision. I just helped it get started, so, yeah, it's cool to have, like, one of those crazy, I'm going to say, like, crazy internet designer islands, because, like, you see people play online, and like, I'll never have that. And she's been sitting there just like knocking it out, which is cool that she has that kind of like follow through. So yeah, it's been neat to have like I would log in every couple days or like I'm on stream and I because she'll sit there and play on the Switch or watching TV or something. I don't really see that much. And I log in the next day and like the island's like, oh, this whole area's been leveled out. Now we have a football field, right? It's like it's all crazy. So yeah, good times. Alright, the shaders are moving quickly. I think it's hopefully going to be good here soon. These better be some great looking shaders. I'm going to be real upset. Alright, the bar's full. It chunked back again for some reason, but it's 75% of the way there. 90% of the way there. This is so bizarre. But that's fine. And then it minimized. Okay, that's maybe not good. I don't know. Is that good? I don't know why it minimized necessarily. Okay, it's back up now. And the shaders are finishing up. Okay. Are you saying how does Battlefront do with FPS? My monitor does not support HDR. You can't. Well, you can. So they sell they sell ultra wide monitors like mine that do support HDR, but the price tag becomes astronomical. You can get a reasonably priced ultra wide monitor. I went for like the higher frame rate. I want 120 frames. It's not 4K. If you wanted a 4K ultra wide monitor, most of those topped out at 60 frames, that's fine too. So I went for the 2K, right? Because it's 3440 by 1440, which is basically 2K, not 4K. If you wanted then 120 frames HDR 2K, you were getting into the thousands of dollars. If you wanted 4K 60 frames HDR, you were getting into thousands of dollars. If you wanted two of the three, either 4K, HDR, high frame rate, it got to be a little more affordable, so I ended up in that realm somewhere. So, yeah, I do like it a lot. It's cool. It's quite big. I would show it to you, but I have to. This load screen is not that impressive to show off. So we'll let it finish. I think it's almost done. I don't know. I don't think this happened on the console version. The shaders thing, it only optimizes shaders like after a big update, which I guess it had not long ago. And then like the first time it loads each map after an update has a pretty big shader load. And I don't know if it's just me or it's surely not. I guess everyone on PC has the same thing. Maybe this is why this runs so much better than Battlefield 5. Maybe Battlefield 5 doesn't do this, and that's what makes it run like garbage. But this game will run at 100 plus frames steady on my big monitor, which answers Tower's question from forever ago. Like I said, Battlefield would maybe run around 40, but it was so up and down that it didn't even look good. Like 40 frames is you're thinking, okay, well 40 is better than 30. It's going to look better than 30. Steady 30 looks better than janky 40. So yeah, just saying. Let's see. Okay. Hello. How do I turn my thing around? Okay, see, there's my old monitor I used to play with. There's a new oh, hang up. There's a new monitor. It's rather large. Let's just press supremacy. See? Old buddy. Oh, the camera went off. New buddy. It's all good. So anyway, the problem is the camera turned off and I can't. There we are. Okay, but I say I can't turn the camera back around now. Also, look at my dirty desk. Turn around, camera. There we go. All that school stuff will go away at some point. Oh, you guys can't see the game. Hold on. Let me press some buttons here. Game capture. Will that work? Okay, let's see if this works. That's weird. You guys can see my mouse, but you can't see the game itself. Maybe it needs to be in windowed mode. I think it's in full screen mode. Hold on. So we're all just testing here. Yeah, it's in full screen. No one wants that. We want borderless. Monitor 1. Back. Keep these. Yes. Huh. McKillian, I've played this game a lot before, dude. Don't worry. No, let's try specific window, Star Wars Battlefront. Let's try this setting. It's still black for y'all, I bet, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so let's do a new thing. Let's call this main monitor. And then we'll do audio output capture, add existing. Okay, that gets you guys sound, right? Let's click over here and make sure. Okay, there's sound. Then we'll add video capture device, add existing. That gets me back. Okay. That make me smaller. And then we will add display capture. Display capture 2. Yes. Okay. Oh boy. And then we need to go to display capture 2. Ooh, but this is going to be where it gets a little funky for y'all. Because if I have to do that, that's not going to work. What if I add... Okay, hold on. What if I add game capture? Make a new one. Capture civic window. Battlefront 2. Oh, that looks... Okay, I'm seeing stuff now. I don't know why it's working now. Let's force scaling. (1920 by 1080). Okay. Huh. Okay, let's get rid of display capture. Huh, weird. Okay, hold on. What if I game capture? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's... Well, yeah. The problem is I know what you're saying. I'm trying to do that to make it do. Whenever I force the scaling, it doesn't like it anymore. Even though I've changed like the settings for OBS itself to output that way. me see video. Like I've set that to do that. It still doesn't necessarily like it, and I can't change some of that stuff. But I mean, I can letterbox this a little bit. It's gonna look kind of smaller to y'all, but it's not a big deal. It won't look bad. It's just gonna be like you're gonna have some cinematic camera angles here because you're gonna see black bars top and bottom, but whatever. But see, if I put you up there, then I make me bigger. Then I find a fun widget to put in this black space here. Problem solved. Let's just do this for a minute. Let's just see. So now if I pull back up like other stuff, what do y'all see? Because now I have back up some... Okay, that's interesting. I'm not playing with a friend. It'll be interesting to see how this looks with OBS running. I know, Stell. I know, puppy. Very scary. Man. Not many folks playing right now, I guess, huh? Oh, there's something. They shouldn't leave if you tell them not to leave, right? Like, they should ask, like, do you want to leave? You want me to leave? You think I should stay? You should be like, I think you should stay. Oh, you guys can see the optimizing shaders thing now I've been looking at for the last 15 minutes. It should go faster for this. This is going to load like the maps assets up, I guess. This only ever happens the first time you play a map, like on a PC update. So usually they get better as you play more. Yeah, I haven't played this game in 3 or 4 months. I got it on sale not long ago. It was pretty cool. For like $10, I picked it up, whatever. Also, there's no audio at these load screens anymore for some reason, or it's just because it's doing the optimization thing. It's kind of off its regular sound plan. I mean, yeah, if you press take care, then they leave. If you press like no, stay or whatever it is, like I think you should stay, then it's all fine. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. Frame rate's all right. You guys can probably see it down here. It's gonna be like weirdly flashy for some reason for you, but let's run a specialist here and see what there is to see. Whoa. Okay, we're a little laggy. That's not too bad. Okay, all right. Gotta turn my mouse sensitivity up. The best part about this game is like, A, it looks great, and it got some cool effects, and B, the music is just always, I mean, you get Star Wars music in your ears all the time, right? Like, it's good stuff.
Capture command posts to lull the Republic defenders, and then we make a surprise attack on their ship.
This seems like it's running okay. I mean, it's got a little bit of hitch to it, but it could be because just like it's still loading up stuff. It says it's running 80 to 90 pretty consistently, so that's good news. I'm just a bad shot. Ignore that. Oh boy. I throw stuff with Q. There's always a little bit of a hitch when loading in for whatever reason. That was a pretty good shot. I'm not terrible at this game. Sometimes. Also, to be fair, if you're telling me things to do in chat, let me tell you what I'm not reading in the middle of a game like this. When I die, maybe I'll read chat, but if things are going well, things are going well. Oh, things are not going to go well here, though. That was a room full of a lot of stormtroopers.
A Sith Lord has joined us. Maul is here.
Man, good stuff. Star Wars is all right. I mean, yeah, is it hitching a bunch for y'all? It's maybe doing a little bit more than I would like it to. I could always turn the settings down a little bit. This is like on super ultra everything, and I think with just having to run, I think just the computer having to capture it is what causes most of the issues. Right, like if it takes enough CPU power, you know, even like 10% of the CPU being caught up by, that's enough to cause it to have problems. Because, yeah, whenever I'm scoped and shooting it, it's got a little bit of a hitch to it. That's not great. That's weird. Alright, anyway, so yeah, cool. This works though. It's okay. It's okay. I think if I drop settings up to like medium, it'd probably be a lot smoother. Sorry, I'm rambling. I feel like it's probably mostly having issues just with having to capture while also playing a pretty demanding game. Which is not like it's running bad. It's just got a little bit of hitch to like whenever I aim down, like right there. Whenever I aim down sights and shoot, there's always a little bit of like a delay. It gets real framey right here. So it's fine. Oop. Bad shooting is bad. But yeah, every time I scope in, you can see the frame rate drop like 20 frames, which is kind of crazy. Oop, sir, you blocked me. Oh, man, grenades throw far in this game, huh?
Master Yoda has joined the Republic forces.
Oh man, Maul's out there working. Whoop, hello, sir. Uh-oh. This is going pretty well, guys. I don't know. Oh, I say as I've missed several times in a row. Okay, great, great. Alright, we'll play this life out, then I'm going to go ahead and get off for the day. Take care of some launching. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Not like this. Alright, cool. Yeah, okay, maybe tomorrow we'll, when we get done with school stuff, we'll start stream, and I may try and, crank some settings down and see if this runs a little smoother. So it normally runs over 100 when I'm just playing by myself without capturing. So if I had infinite money and time, you know, I would go ahead and let me move some stuff here. I would go ahead and get a capture card and let it kind of do more of the heavy lifting, or build a second PC to do it. But I ain't got that kind of time or money. So all right, cool. So it's been a day. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Again, you guys' assignment is up on Canvas. Go check it out. Let me make sure actually it's up, because someone sent me a message saying they weren't sure if it was where it was supposed to be. So have you guys logged on to Canvas? Can you guys see the week 8 assignment sitting there and staring at you in the face? Assuming I actually like press the publish button correctly. Okay. Beginning band looks good. Jazz band looks good. Symphonic band looks good. And waiting outside, it all looks good to me. Yeah, if you can't find something, let me know. But it should all be there and published. Again, 0 points. This is just a for funsies week. Y'all finish up previous week's assignments if you missed something. And then we're back tomorrow. We'll keep streaming to the noon. Afternoons I'll be available-ish, but I'm doing high school leadership interviews. So, we'll see when we see you. We'll see you back at 10 tomorrow. I'll go till noonish, maybe a little bit after, and then, for the afternoons I'll be sitting here doing grades. And then as of Friday, we're kind of done. Crazy. So get your islands ready for some visits on Thursday, Friday in Animal Crossing, and then we'll see. I may be looking into how to do a Minecraft server. Maybe we'll do a little Minecraft party. I don't know. But hey. We got a week ahead of us. Don't stress. We'll catch you later, team. Have a good rest of your day.